we're doing some great things with reference architectures, and the good part about that is the company's committed to it, my team and I are committed to it, I know the professional services team is committed to it too, but essentially we meet each quarter and our architects and our engineers get into a room together and we share best practices and we share knowledge, and we've built a knowledge base. So the good news is a lot of times when we're running into issues, whether we're implementing Snap Manager for virtual infrastructure or we're implementing disaster recovery, high availability technologies in our customer base, we can actually shorten the level of effort because we're sharing our intellectual property. And our team has already built 2 specific reference architectures. We've got one on VDI, which is the virtual desktop infrastructure, and today we're doing that with VMware. We're also looking at making sure that our reference architecture is agile enough so that we can make adjustments to technology as new emerging technologies take place and are available to the market. We're making sure that the principles that we follow have a long-term enterprise architectural design in mind, so that we're not just providing a point solution, we're building an architecture that can grow and span as business requirements grow and change. So we've also built a reference architecture around messaging. So specifically, we see a lot of Microsoft Exchange environments. We've actually built a small, medium, and large reference architecture for messaging. So the good part of that is whether we're doing Exchange or maybe Lotus Notes or some other messaging technology, we're able to adjust the architecture to accommodate other technologies. The other piece that we're doing this year, which is a great thing for Key and for our customer base, is we're offering white papers. And we've got 3 initiatives for white papers this year that we're going to complete by the end of 2011. One of them surrounds the network infrastructure and basically separating network traffic from nightly backup and recovery traffic. We have a lot of customers that continue to have just one network interface to their application end users and the technology itself. As an example of this particular white paper is going to be focusing on IBM TSM, and this happens to be a Cisco infrastructure, and so we're going to help our customers understand if they wanted to separate their backup, their applications and their end user traffic from the TSM traffic, and in a Cisco environment, what that would look like from a best practices and implementation perspective. The other white paper we're working on this year is on IBM SVC and doing site-to-site replication. Earlier this year and late last year, we helped one of our larger customers move data centers, and we leveraged IBM SVC technology to do that. And so the white paper is focused, the lead architect that was working on that particular project is going to take some time out and document the best practices and document the lessons learned in that particular environment and help provide the best way in which to do site-to-site replication specifically for large data movement. The third white paper that we're doing this year is on blade technology versus standard server technology and when best to do that, not just for general purpose applications, but also for virtual infrastructure.